pricing. Hardware requirements. While in 2005 Microsoft claimed nearly all PCs on the market today will run Windows Vista 191, the higher requirements of some of the premium features, such as the Aero interface, affected many upgraders. According to the UK newspaper The Times in May 2006, the full set of features would be available to less than 5% of Britain's PC market. However, this prediction was made several months before Vista was released. 192. This continuing lack of clarity eventually led to a class action against Microsoft as people found themselves with new computers that were unable to use the new software to its full potential despite the assurance of Vista-capable designations. 193. The court case has made public internal Microsoft communications that indicate that senior executives have also had difficulty with this issue. For example, Mike Nash, Corporate Vice President, Windows Product Management, commented, "I now have a $2,100 email machine because of his laptop's lack of an appropriate graphics chip, so hobbled Vista." 194. Licensing. Criticism of upgrade licenses pertaining to Windows Vista Starter through Home Premium was expressed by Ars Technica's Ken Fisher, who noted that the new requirement of having a prior operating system already installed was going to irritate users who reinstall Windows regularly. 195. It has been revealed that an upgrade copy of Windows Vista can be installed clean without first installing a previous version of Windows. On the first install, Windows will refuse to activate. The user must then reinstall that same copy of Vista. Vista will then activate on the reinstall, thus allowing a user to install an upgrade of Windows Vista without owning a previous operating system. 196. As with Windows XP, separate rules still apply to OEM versions of Vista installed on new PCs. Microsoft asserts that these versions are not legally transferable, although whether this conflicts with the right of first sale has yet to be clearly decided legally. 197. Cost. Initially, the cost of Windows Vista was also a source of concern and commentary. A majority of users in a poll said that the prices of various Windows Vista editions posted on the Microsoft Canada website in August 2006 make the product too expensive. 198. A BBC News report on the day of Vista's release suggested that there may be a backlash from consumers over its pricing plans, with the cost of Vista versions in the US roughly half the price of equivalent versions in the UK. 199. Since the release of Vista in 2006, Microsoft has reduced the retail and upgraded the price point of Vista. Originally, Vista Ultimate was priced at $399, and Home Premium Vista at $239. These prices have since been reduced to $319 and $199 respectively. 200. Digital rights management. Windows Vista supports additional forms of DRM restrictions. One aspect of this is the protected video path, which is designed so that premium content from HD DVD or Blu-ray discs may mandate that the connections between PC components be encrypted. Depending on what the content demands, the devices may not pass premium content over non-encrypted outputs, or they must artificially degrade the quality of signal on such outputs or not display it at all. Drivers for such hardware must be approved by Microsoft. A revocation mechanism is also included, which allows Microsoft to disable drivers of devices in end-user apps over the Internet. 201. Peter Gutmann, security researcher and author of the open-source CryptLab library, claims that these mechanisms violate fundamental rights of the user, such as fair use, unnecessarily increase the cost of hardware, and make systems less reliable. The tilt bit being a particular worry. If triggered, the entire graphics subsystem performs a reset, and vulnerable to denial of service attacks. 202. However, despite several requests, 203, for evidence supporting such claims, Peter Gutmann has never supported his claims with any researched evidence. Proponents have claimed that Microsoft had no choice but to follow the demands of the movie studios, and that the technology will not actually be enabled until after 2010. Winking sad smiley. 204, 205. Microsoft also noted that content protection mechanisms have existed in Windows as far back as Windows ME, and that the new protections will not apply to any existing content, only future content. 206. User account control. Although user account control, UAC, is an important part of Vista's security infrastructure as it blocks software from silently gaining administrator privileges without the user's knowledge, it has been widely criticized for generating too many prompts. 207. This has led many Vista UAC users to consider it troublesome, with some consequently either turning the feature off or, for Windows Vista Enterprise or Windows Vista Ultimate users, putting it in auto-approval mode. 208. Responding to this criticism, Microsoft altered the implementation to reduce the number of prompts with SP1.141. Though the changes resulted in some improvement, it did not alleviate the concerns completely. 209. Downgrade rights. End users of licenses of Windows 7 acquired through OEM or volume licensing may downgrade to the equivalent edition of Windows Vista. Downgrade rights are not offered for Starter, Home Basic or Home Premium editions of Windows 7. 210. For Windows 8 licenses acquired through an OEM, a user may also downgrade to the equivalent edition of Windows Vista. Customers licensed for use of Windows 8 Enterprise are generally licensed for Windows 8 Pro, which may be downgraded to Windows Vista Business. See also Bluekeep, Security Vulnerability. Comparison of Windows Vista and Windows XP. Microsoft Security Essentials. Notes. A 64-bit editions of Windows Vista only. Requires Service Pack 1.94. Be installing the preview rollup package released for Windows Server 2008 on the 19th of March, 2019 or any later released rollup package.
Good, so we did finish this. I think I will download this one. Comparison of Windows Vista and Windows XP, because I just read about it, and this document PDF I did download a few days ago. So that's last edit 25 November, a few days ago. But that was Windows Vista. So I will download this document. I have to scroll up here because I have to go to Wikipedia and search this comparison of real text, and I have to download a fresh copy of Windows 7 and Windows 8 and 8.1. I will do that now, then I will charge my camcorder. I will start upload this, but before that we can take more cola. And I was planning to go very early to bed today, like in 1 hour. It's already start to getting dark, it's like 2:15 p.m. So I like to go to bed, so I have like 10 hours. I can just lay in my bed watching YouTube, Netflix, Twitter, looking at old PC hardware, doing nothing, just relax. So, but I will start to charge the camcorder. Then I will continue. But my old Canon, this 10 years old Canon, is full of power. Let's upload this.